Oh, here's the card. So this is Jahmyr Gibbs, the stained glass. All right. Welcome back to Bentley Boys Rips. Today we are opening a return from SGC. So some of the latest cards that we sent off. Actually, these in this case I think are all mine. Typically we've sent off kind of a combination of me and the boys. We do still have a Beckett submission, which, you know, using their collector special takes 65 plus business days. So we're anticipating maybe mid-November we'll get those back. We have a whole bunch kind of mix of some Pokemon and football in there. This one's SGC, 5 to 10 day business turnaround. This was basically 10 days, 10 business days, $15 a card, any card, doesn't matter the value. I still love them. I know certain people feel like, oh, the value might not be there on resale. I don't know. I mean, I'm not that worried about resale, to be quite honest, on most of our cards. The other thing is the turnaround time is so quick. By the time you get some of these cards from whether it's PSA or Beckett, I mean, the player may not even be valuable anymore with how things work out, depending on what card you're trying to sell.
These take 10 days or so.
Yeah, so you got a 10-day turnaround, basically, 10 business days turnaround.
They are one of the harder graders, your hardest grader.
Yeah.
Most people.
Exactly, as Maddox said, it's pretty much confirmed, you know, across the board that people feel like they're kind of one of the harder grader companies.
Do they have
give you a nice little fun tuxedo box here. Best thing about getting these returns is that I can use these boxes again for my next mail out. So a little value there as well.
Don't they have subgrades or no?
No, they don't. That's the only downside with SGC is exactly that. They don't have subgrades, and I would love to see some subgrades, but they don't.
I was just realizing.
But the price and the turnaround time is like undeniable. It's a quality company. I mean, you can ask a bunch of different people, but you know, most people feel like, a lot of people feel like PSA, BGS, and SGC are kind of the three primary. Obviously, PSA has really kind of found their niche of being the grading card company, but I'm not sure it's necessarily earned. I just think people continue to use them. So,
Dad, do you need help opening that next
I
time?
do not need help opening that. How dare you?
I'm just saying. It seemed like you took a very long time.
All right, I'm just trying not to see everything. I saw.
Don't look at the order.
So a lot of people, you know, I don't know who's all watching this video. Hopefully some people check out this video that haven't graded cards before. Again, I've probably said it before, you know, pick up yourself a magnifying glass from Amazon. This is a, you know, I can't remember what I paid for this guy, but it's a nice one because it has a general sort of large magnifying, has a smaller one with a light underneath. You can look at the corners and the edges really well. And then a
UV.
Yep, exactly. So you can see some kind of imperfections on the surface as well. I found this to be exceedingly helpful after the first kind of submission I did before. And now I routinely find cards that I just don't send off. And then this is a little centering tool you can pick up as well.
$1 or two?
Yeah, that's maybe $3-4.
Yeah.
I find that all exceedingly helpful because I didn't really fully understand how they grade cards. You can look and read all these things, but once you start looking under the magnifying glass, what you notice is the biggest things I've noticed is dimpling, print lines, and then little corner issues. But honestly, the biggest thing are the print lines and the dimpling. If you look closely, I promise you're going to see some cards you think are perfect. Their centering's perfect, but there's like 3 dimples on the surface and then a big ass print line on the back.
And that's Prism for you.
Exactly, and a lot of those foil Prism cards.
Open that up. That has the grades.
Oh, you're right. Good point.
So I took it away from you.
Okay, good point. All right, so we got some fun cards in here. I guess we'll just start at the back. So I can already see that the back here is a Jahmyr Gibbs. So this is a Prism Draft Picks, an 8 of 8 card. This was a cool card we pulled. This is definitely one I'll put for sale. I'm not a Jahmyr Gibbs or Lions PC guy, but it was a nice card. So again, my anticipation is every card's a 10, but at minimum every card's a 9, but I'm really shooting for 10. So we'll see. This is an auto. So we'll just kind of jump right to it. We're not going to do a total slow roll.
10-10.
10-10, nice.
That's a nice one.
So yeah, you can see it's the green shimmer Prism 8 of 8, the signing days. So this card, when I looked at it, again, everything I sent, I was assuming it was going to be a 10. I'm sure I'm not going to get a 10 on every card, but
that's a nice one. It's
that's like the assumption. There's a lot of cool cards that we have that I would love to send, but they just have a print line or dimpling.
That one's nice because that's basically you probably can consider like the black label and Beckett because it has the 10 auto and then 10. It's like the golden because it has 10.
Yeah, but SGC does have, so this is their Gem Mint 10.
Yeah.
They do have a pristine as well.
They do?
Yeah, we've never gotten
That seems impossible.
Yeah,
because
that'd be nice to get, huh?
There's the Bijan.
Okay, so this is a Bijan. This is an auto as well. This one's numbered to 99. This is a nice looking card as well. So again, I was hoping for a 10, and we'll see. So 9.5. So pretty darn close, let's be honest. Again, no subgrades. You can't really tell like what they knocked you down for. That's the biggest downside. The thing I wish these bigger grading companies had, but their 5 to 10 day business turnaround time is pretty unreal. I think I have a couple snake skins here. So this is a Devin Witherspoon, awesome defensive player for the Seahawks, former Fighting Illini, my alma mater actually. And this is snake skin, so 10. So beautiful card if I recall. I'm excited about that one.
Are you gonna keep that one or sell it?
I don't know. It's a good question. I might PC that one. This is another snakeskin Luke Musgrave.
Isn't he on the
Packers?
Yeah,
Yep. So another one I thought looked really nice. 10 as well, man. See, so it does show, I'm telling you, if you use those tools, you look at the centering and really look at the surface with a little bit of magnification. Nothing crazy. You don't need crazy jeweler's loops. You need to go totally nuts, but you're going to see print lines. You can see dimpling. If you see those things, it's up to you, but I wouldn't send it. Another Bijan. This is Luminous. I think I just like this card. I think it was numbered something lower. And it looked beautiful, so I figured it'd be a 10.
Numbered 10. Oh, 175.
Yeah, so really cool card. Numbered 175, right?
Not low.
Yeah, not super low, but a sweet looking card, and I thought it looked beautiful. So it's a 10 as well.
Sell that one.
Oh, here's the card. So this is Jameer Gibbs, the stained glass. The center was one thing I was a little, but even that is near perfect on the front and back. You'll see the front in a second here. So I thought it was probably a 10, and it's a 10. That's awesome.
So many 10s.
So this card, I know there's no 10s out there of this card that exists on any of the PSA, BGS. So we'll
unless
see.
Somehow one got graded in the last like 10 days or so.
That's true. That's a good point.
I doubt it.
So Sam Howell, Gold Laser. This guy's actually having a pretty good second year. So I thought it might be fun to grade some of his cards. I probably should send a few more off just to kind of see what he does. Oh, so 9.5. So again, like I said, I'm shooting for 10. I figured I have close to a 10. Gold Laser Prism. So nothing, not like a crazy card there either. So here's a card that I really, honestly, am hoping strongly for a 10. Although the last 3 weeks have proven me wrong. So this is a good point. Just, this was, these cards were sent, I think maybe, he might have had his first loss, but now the dude is going to have 3 losses in a row, and how quickly things change. And again, if you send for like a PSA standard submission or the collector special or the standard submission on BGS, it's going to take 3 months to get those cards back.
It's going to be Prism, so it has not the best.
Yeah, so exactly, that's the tricky part. And I looked hard, but
I know
you never know. So this is the Black Prism Silver. I would love to know. I mean, I can't remember if I saw something that made me question. It could be some centering, some of the centering may be just not quite enough to get it. I'm surprised it's not 9.5, but a 9. All right. So Christian Watson, this guy has had a rough year, honestly, but Christian Watson, same thing, Black Prism Silver, 9 as well. No, great. Those are tough cards, man.
This one's the Gunnar Henderson.
Oh, that's a cool one. Yes, this is the Allen and Ginter, Gunnar Henderson. The foil filigree, super short print.
Not super. Wait, no, it's just like
short print. Sorry, my bad.
Not super short.
Yeah, thanks for correcting me. Yeah, short print.
Because it's numbered higher than 300.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's 1 in like 87 or 97 packs, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, it's shorter print. That's 10, nice. That's a nice card.
That's going like for $50 to $70 raw.
Raw, yeah. So it's a nice card. So I mean, a 10, who knows with the SGC. So honestly, I mean, you can see right there. I'll pull them over. 10 cards, and we have 1, 2, 4. So 6 of the 10 were 10s, and then 2 9.5s and 2 9s. Again, I mean, at least with SGC, and what I've found so far is that if you look at them closely, you're generally going to get about what you think is relevant and probably fair. I'm not the same difficulty arises with all these companies other than BGS with the subgrades. You can't fully know without the subgrades what they're kind of knocking you for, but it's a fun way to do it. $15 for any card. I have no affiliation. We have no affiliation with SGC or any grading company for that matter. So do what you want with it. There's always the resale. People still value PSA. I mean, I don't know. For me, I like the SGC look way better. I have,
Tuxedo.
yeah, the tuxedo sort of look looks way better. PSA still has a stronghold for whatever reason, despite the long delays and the crazy pricing that they have. But tell us what you think below. I know that people have lots of feelings and thoughts on grading in general. Hit us back with that like, subscribe. We'd love to get more subscribers. Love to hit that 500 mark. Love to hit way beyond that 500 mark. But we also are just having fun doing this. So thanks for watching. Hit that, again, hit that like, subscribe. We'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much.